Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Fresno Grizzlies and the Salt Lake Bees. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Trevor Cahill will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Now in the box, Steve Cook. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Fresno,
see it, drive
the third baseman,
on, kid.
Steve Cook.
Here's the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they've caught a little bit of a losing streak right now, but they got good veteran presence, great veteran presence in that clubhouse. And I bet you someone steps up today and says, this stops. We get it done today, boys.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Dero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has just gone cold. It happens from time to time, but somebody's going to have to create a spark. Hopefully, it's with the first 2 guys in the batting order.
At the plate, Steve Cook. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Steve Cook.
Hey, get your bits
First offering on its way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
3rd inning, no score to this point. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
1 strike.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Swung out and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2. Chuck Taylor waits on deck. Three-two pitch. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
In now, Jackson. He'll match up now with Joe Ross to lead off the inning.
The shortstop, number 1.
Hit to third. And that's out number 1. Standing in, Steve Cook. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Cook.
See it, drive it right here.
From the stretch. A bouncer up the
Run it out,
middle.
run it out, run it out.
And that is through into center field. A base hit.
That way to square it up. Good job.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Into the box now, Chuck Taylor. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
Hey, get your pitch.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
The 1-1. And a bouncing ball, foul.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh?
Three runs already home here. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
And he'll find a way to get a piece of that one to stay alive.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
The 2-2 one more time. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
Hey, come on, let the big dog eat, buddy.
The 2-2.
He's up right here, right here, right here.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. Settling in now, Steve Cook. He singled his last time up.
Steve Cook.
Hey, see it, drive it.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Liner towards second. And this will get over his glove as he couldn't quite get up all the way. It's a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Hey, here we
The
go,
left
big guy,
fielder,
come on.
number 31, Chuck Taylor.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Standing in now, Chuck Taylor, as he'll take a look at ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Let's go now, one time.
Hey, you can do it, no one better. Start it up.
Here it comes, 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. slapped hard the
That away,
opposite
big guy.
way.
Nice piece.
And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Now batting, second baseman.
And here
Wilmer
now is Wilmer Defoe, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
A throw behind the runner at second, and he just manages to get his hand in. Cook over at second. Taylor at first with no outs.
Get your pitch right here.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now the 2-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Going in the gap right here, huh?
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
Hey,
and that's going to wind up
Come on
hooking
now.
just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity
There you
there.
go.
Now a pickoff play at second and a dive, but he's back in. First and second here with nobody out. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here.
Hey, let her
So
rip, let
whatever
her rip.
pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Right
Stay here,
side.
stay here, stay.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick to it of this as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. Standing in, Drew
Now batting.
Ward.
The first baseman, Drew Ward.
He's set and the pitch. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy
her rip.
here.
One time.
Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities,
Hey, let's
I
go,
think
kid.
guys are
One time,
afraid
right
to
here.
throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Runners
Hey,
are
get
at
your
second
pitch,
and
stay
third
through.
with
Let's go,
one
drive
down.
it.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. Throw to the plate, and the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate. And that's going to hurt because now there are two. Striding into the box, Miguel
batter,
Gomez. He
the
flew
third
out in
baseman,
his last at-bat.
Miguel
1 out, nobody on.
Gomez.
Hey, come on now.
To
1-1-1.
third. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag. Digging in once again,
Now
Steve
batting,
Cook.
the
He's
third
2 for
baseman.
4 in the ball
See
game.
it, drive it. See it, drive it.
Cook.
Hey, get on for us here.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And this misses
Hey,
the
great
outside
take right
corner,
there.
so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
Ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Shot towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Grizzlies took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Joe Ross earns win number 4 on the season. Trevor Cahill was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. James Boucher closes the door for the save, his 23rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious Grizzlies, 3 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Fresno Grizzlies and the Salt Lake Bees. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Matt Harvey will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Into the box now, Steve Cook. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Here we go, kid. Here we go.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lays off 1-0. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him. Completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately. That can't be denied. But this is the perfect guy, right spot.
Reined in. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup.
Now batting, Steve Cook. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Cook. There we go.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
The left fielder, number 31.
Here we go.
Chuck
Stepping in now, Chuck Taylor. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Cook stands at second with 2 gone.
Hey, let her rip one time.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1. Fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Borges is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Now to the plate, Peter Borges. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Peter Borges.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. Air-handed. He goes to first. Got him. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We played 4 full. The Bees are out in front, 2-0. Coming to the plate now, Steve Cook. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
Harvey sets his sights. First pitch on the way. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. He's through first and hustling for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third.
On the back.
And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Steve Cook.
Hey,
2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Come on now, big fella.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time.
Here you go.
First pitch of the at-bat is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Ranging back is Borges. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So as he circles the bases, he celebrates his first AAA home run. A nice moment in his young career.
You got that right, Matt. For a hitter, there's nothing better than driving the ball over the wall. And obviously, organizations love to have guys coming through the minors that can do it consistently. If he can keep rounding the bases here at AAA, he's going to find himself in the show before too long.
Digging in now, Steve Cook. Already a homer and 2 doubles to his credit thus far.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Hey, get a good one here right now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Let it fly, buddy.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
When you're down here in the minors, it's all about honing your skills and getting someone to notice you. Well, I've been noticing this guy on the mound all game long, so I have to think this outing will go a long ways towards getting him some good recognition. Hey, a nice win for them all around, and an even better way to start things off on the first day of summer, when every team looks ready to get on a roll.
9-6, the final tally in this one. The Bees jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Matt Harvey earns win number 7 on the season. Seth Romero was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Hansel Robles earns the save out of the bullpen, his 25th of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Bees, 9 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific Coast League. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Fresno Grizzlies and the Salt Lake Bees. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Nick Tropiano, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Come on, big guy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. In for a look is Borges, but this gets down a base hit. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going. Digging in, Drew Ward, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Drew Ward.
Get your pitch.
Has a look, now the pitch. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one. Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Cook, the runner at first with 2 gone. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Here's Peter Borges standing in, and as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one.
One down, one down.
The 1-2. Looped out towards short. And that'll be a base hit here for Borges.
Hey, they don't all have to be beautiful. They just have to be base hits, and that's exactly what that was. Soft liner into left field. Nice job.
So striding in, number 74. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
Here we go, guys.
Hit hard to third. He's right there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Grizzlies are out in front, 1-0.
Leading off for Fresno.
Now at the plate, Steve Cook. He reached on a single in his first try.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And here's a ball hit in the air. Polito is after it, and no one will track it down. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
Get your pitch and drive it.
Another 0-2 home.
Your spot.
This one's down to
Come
third.
on, come on, come on.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Barack Gindel. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Gindel.
We got two.
The 1-2. Slow roller left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. Fresno leads this one 1-0. So striding forward now, Miguel Gomez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Miguel.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground to third. And there's out number 2. Now at the plate, Steve Cook. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Hey, now, baby.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Now at the plate, Steve Cook.
Leading off for Fresno.
Come on, let it fly right here. Let it fly.
Steve Cook.
Right guy, right spot. Come on now, kid.
Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Borges on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record. Stepping in, number 85. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Right here, huh?
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Liner in there for a base hit. The throw into second.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one that makes you feel really good about yourself.
Runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Salt Lake Bees came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Hansel Robles gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Fresno Grizzlies and the Salt Lake Bees. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Number 73 will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job keep traffic off the bases. Keep the walks down. Try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Third baseman, Steve Cook.
Hey, let it fly, baby.
First offering on its way. Swing, and he pops it
Turn,
up.
find the ball,
And
find the
that'll
ball.
drop into no man's land out there for a base hit.
great
The
swing
runner
right
from
there.
third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Hey, you tip your hat to the batter for finding a way to find some green grass out there, but man, that has to frustrate you, Dan. An executed pitch right there.
It does. Anytime you make a good pitch, and off the bat, it certainly didn't look like it was going to fall in for a base hit. You make a good pitch, but you don't necessarily always get the kind of results you want as a pitcher.
Into the box now, Drew Ward, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this team is starting to really come together. They won last night. They're playing really nice. I expect much more of the same today.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Here you go. Let it go.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Hey, nice
And here's
feed
one
right
that barely
there.
misses off the inside corner. 2-2. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here. So whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Drilled right back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. There's one. On to first, and they get the double play. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. D-Row, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Digging in to try it again, Steve Cook. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Come on, let it fly right here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Polito sprinting after it, but this will land untouched.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Another one sent foul.
Come on, big guy, get a pitch, huh?
Now another 0-2. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Pena recovers, and the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Stepping up to the plate, Steve
Leading
Cook.
off
He'll
for
try and
Fresno,
get things started as
the
we
third
begin
baseman.
inning number 6.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Come on, big guy, sear this one.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Polito moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley. Ready for another shot now. Steve Cook. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Cook.
Get your pitch.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lined hard toward right center. A dive, but it's off his glove.
You're up. You're up.
So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Yeah, the pitching coach takes a stroll out to the mound, and with a pitcher this young, you just want to let him know that he's out there for a reason, and to trust what got him here is good enough to get him through this.
Stepping into the box, Drew Ward. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Hey, one pitch, one spot.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen.
Hey, if it's high, let it fly.
Hit hard to the right, but foul.
Get your pitch. Right here.
Sardinas on third. Cook on at second with 2 down.
See it. Grab it.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Let her rip. Let her rip.
The 2-2 pitch. Line to the right side, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
A 1-run game, 6-5 the final today. The Grizzlies jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Gustavo Lopez claims the win out of the pen, his first. James Boucher wraps it up for the save, his 24th on the season. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious Grizzlies, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 26 minutes.